Hello, listen to this. As Israel and Iran conflict hit the 7th and 8th day, where Israel actually targeted Iranian nuclear facilities, including a place called Natanz and Godab heavy water reactors. Though Iran claims that nothing much was affected in that place since they evacuated and secured most parts because there is no danger whatsoever of radiation. And they said that they will continue attacking and targeting anything that belongs to Israel. So Israel has, however, hit several locations in Tehran, causing damages as the war continues. Now, Iran also hit a place called Soroka Hospital in Beersheba, though they said that it was a mistake since they were targeting the headquarters of Israeli forces near that hospital. And the hospital suffered severe damages. This follows a new wave of missiles which were fired from Iran, hitting several locations in Israel. Now, people across the world are increasingly getting emotionally divided depending on the side that they support, that it is either you are pro-Israel or pro-Iran. However, here comes a situation whereby most people, especially from Africa, blindly support Israel basing on their religious background, believing that this is the biblical Israel, a country which is blessed by God. Now listen to this very carefully. Continue. Biblical Israel and modern Israel are significantly different in terms of geography, political structure, religious identity, and the nature of their connection to the land. Now, modern Israel is a nation state established in 1948 with diverse population, parliamentary democracy, and so on. So modern Israel is just like any other nation across the world and nothing necessarily special, because other countries as well have their own share of special phenomenon, history, and values, and so on. Now, another class of observation suggests that Israel is just a proxy nation which was formed by the help of USA and its Western allies to act as a watchdog that shall help dominating, exploiting, and destabilizing the Middle East for the best interest of USA and its Western allies as far as principles of geopolitical power is concerned. So this has made Israel to look like a war-thirsty, provocative nation across the Middle East. Now, when we look at some of the latest incidences, we find that Israel assassinated several of Iran's top nuclear scientists. This caused a lot of anger to Iran, who said that enough is enough. So Iran responded not by also targeting the scientists of Israel. No. Continue. Iran had a devastating alternative as revenge. So they launched a missile attack that caused catastrophic damages to the Wiseman Institute of Science, Israel's most valued research facility. And only this attack has pushed Israel back by at least 70 years in terms of Israel's scientific and defense research. This institute, which was hit, is ranked to be the 6th in the world when it comes to research output. So this research center played a vital role in Israel defense innovations, Air Force developments, nuclear projects, and collaborations with US, NASA, and top universities. And as we speak right now, that facility is in ruins, destroyed beyond recognition, because nothing was left intact. Now, it is estimated that 2,500 scientists, PhD doctors, and top minds in Israel worked at that facility, that institute. People like experts in AI biotechnology, quantum computing, biological defense, and physics, and so on, worked in that institute. Now, all Israel's future research was destroyed in just one strike from Iran, causing financial damage of around 5 billion US dollars, including infrastructure worth 3.5 billion US dollars, which included high-end lab equipments, data centers, and years of collaborative work with international agencies like NASA. Some sources in Israel, however, admit that Iran this time used a clever strategy. Now, remember when this war was starting, Iran had made Israel's defense system to fail. Iran used drones and low-grade ballistic missiles against Israel just to reduce the old stockpiles and force Israel's missile defense systems like the David Slings, the Arrow, Iron Dome into reload mode. And it is during this 11-minute reloading window that made Iran to launch the hypersonic missiles that directly hit the institute, turning it into rubble. Now, Israel has, however, not disclosed how many scientists were inside that institute, possibly hundreds, but the media is strictly censored. You can't tell at that moment. Though it is believed that some Israeli nuclear scientists were among the dead inside that facility, but it cannot be disclosed. Now, in reality, Israel is doing much of the killing right now across the region, from massacring Palestinians, fighting against the Houthi rebels in Yemen, fighting in Lebanon, and now in Iran, while the US and its Western allies are doing nothing to stop Israel from all this chaos. Now, much that in this war, Iran may actually not be having the nuclear weapons, neither developing one as they claim. And because there is whole kind of hypocrisy on the whole situation, nothing may change anyway. Because even if you look back, Iraq gave up nuclear program, but they were invaded and the leader executed. Libya gave up on chemical weapons, but still got invaded and the leader killed. But Iranians are now saying no, this has to come to a stop. Now, the United States has been warned also on devastating damages and consequences that the world shall face if they ever join Israel in this war, because this may escalate into a global war, with now Russia and China seemingly showing some interests in having Iran's back. And because of this, officials from Germany, France, UK and other European diplomats have now gathered to have talks with Iranian foreign minister in Geneva, Switzerland, which was scheduled to be this Friday, 20th June 2025. Now, Iran was never an easy nut to crack as thought before. Let us wait and see what happens next. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exclusive information beyond this. Till next time, bye-bye.